President Trump was handed a big victory in the culture wars Tuesday when NFL Commissioner Roger Goo announced his opposition to the national anthem protests. Like many of our fans, we believe that everyone should stand for the national anthem, Goodell said in a memo obtained by ESPN. It is an important moment in our game. We want to honor our flag and our country, and our fans expect that of us. We also care deeply about our players and respect their opinions and concerns about critical social issues. The memo added the controversy over the anthem is a barrier to having honest conversations and making real progress on the underlying issues. We need to move past this controversy, and we want to do that together with our players. Goodell's comments come in response to the Trump administration's weeks-long efforts to make the national anthem protests a national issue. Trump, as it turns out, is anti-protest. Not so adamantly at first, but his opposition to the national anthem demonstrations grew in direct proportion to the pushback he received after he commented offhandedly about the issue during a campaign rally in Alabama. The president has criticized the demonstrations dozens of times on social media, and he has called on the NFL to punish players who kneel during the national anthem. Vice President Mike Pence even staged a costly walkout this weekend during a game between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. Notably absent from Commissioner Goodell's unity-themed memo, which comes shortly after the president threatened to end the NFL's massive tax breaks, is any mention of the fact that team owners are considering punitive measures for players who don't stand for the anthem. It's worth repeating that the NFL protests are about shining a light on recent, fatal acts of police brutality, of which there have been many. Kneeling during the national anthem, which, by the way, is an extraordinarily polite form of dissent, is not about protesting the flag or the U.S. Armed Services. It is, and has been, about drawing attention to the lives that have been lost due to serious and egregious acts of violence committed by armed agents of the state. Goodell's decision to side with Trump against the players is nothing short of remarkable. Remember, it was just last September that the NFL aired a commercial voicing support for the demonstrations. Now the league and its owners are talking about punitive measures for insufficient shows of patriotism. Land of the free indeed. The NFL went from supporting its players, to trying to quash their demonstration in a matter of weeks. This league is run by despicable cowards, said Deadspin Samar Khalif. Hard to disagree. This entire episode has been a humiliating shame. It's a shame that the debate has morphed into a separate argument about private sector employees and free speech. It's a shame that the conversation has also turned into something about whether the players are pro or anti-Trump. It's a shame that the league has chosen to hush the players, rather than redirect the discussion back to its original and true message. America could benefit greatly from a debate about police reform. It would certainly be preferable to remaining silent in the face of incontrovertible evidence that innocent Americans have died at the hands of a seemingly untouchable class of public servants. An earlier version of this story stated incorrectly that the NFL is tax-exempt. The league gave up its tax-exempt status in 2015. We regret the error.